Gonna do a little mic check here before we actually get into things. If you are viewing, I guess let me know how the audio is. Have 2 more minutes before I'll hit any buttons. Nice, 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 nice. Nice. Yes, yes. Gonna give it another 2 minutes, so when it's actually 7, I'll hit the button. Give people time to arrive if they feel like coming. Alright, it is officially 7, so we're gonna call this Start. Welcome, welcome. You have made it to my corner of the internet. We've got little party streamers, since this is a welcome party after all. Alright. So, what should we start with? We could go ahead and hit it off with about me, or we could chat if you would like. I was gonna have a slideshow, but that did not work out, so I've just got some assets with some nice little factoids about me that we can cover if you'd like. Also, I could hop right into the schedule if we wanted. I'm not gonna do the raffle just yet. Raffle will come later in the stream. But yeah, we can go ahead and get started because it is officially 7. Let me know if there's any audio issues. There should be music playing. If there's not, I will try and fix it. Also, if the mic clips, apologies. I've worked on the settings, but we'll see. Guess we'll go ahead and start with there we go. Alright. So since this is beginning, I will take my time, just in case we have some newcomers that show up. So, we've got a couple of little factoids, just wee ones. Simple breakdowns, really, because there's a lot more that will probably come up later. If you joined in on the Pomp stream a couple of days ago, you probably already know a few factoids about me, but these are the gist of it. We have sweets. I really like sugar quite a bit. I prefer chocolate out of everything. But candy is a quick way to improve my mood if we have issues. If you join in on draw streams, you're gonna find out really quick. Monsters are where it's at for me sometimes, depending on their character design. We will probably encounter many explanations and rants around a couple of characters. And let me know if I'm going too fast. I'm trying to do a nice little introduction stream. I don't know how much YouTube doesn't like the word, so we went for an alternate spelling of the maybe not so polite word. Who knows what YouTube is into these days. But certain things are more preferable over others. We got... Yeah, if you joined on the Palm stream, I keep referencing that. There was a secret Palm stream a couple of days ago. Yeah, they don't like anything fun. They really don't. Can't talk about anything. They'll censor it. But if you joined the secret Palm stream a couple of days ago, I ranted about a couple of things, but we'll save those for Pomp, just in case YouTube decides to nerf me off the platform before I've even done anything. Alrighty, so another thing, this will probably come up mostly during movies, is the plushies and blanket pile. I have a very vast assortment of soft things. It's one of my more preferred textures. I really enjoy burrowing and collecting little soft things. Big soft things as well. I have many plushies. Huge collection. And a whole laundry basket of blankets that I've collected over the years and won't get rid of. They're too good. Into the movie thing. We're going to have movie nights. Probably 2 a month, unless there's demand for more. Our first movie night is going to be this coming Thursday. I will look at the date really quick. September 9th at 8 p.m. First movie night, we're going to be watching Promare on Pump. Just go ahead. I'll post the schedule on Twitter, and I'll also talk about it a little bit more in depth after we've had a few more minutes to get to know each other. We're definitely going to be doing several movie nights, and there's also a fan box reward. Hopefully I remembered to link that in the description. Movie raffle, we will make that a possibility. Well, not a possibility, it's going to be a reward. Every month we're going to have a movie raffle, and you can show me your favorite films and we'll watch them together, as long as they meet a few rules, like no excessive gore. I'm big squeamish. I like many things, but big squeamish. So Thursday, movie night, first one, and we will enjoy the majesty of Promare. It's one of my favorite films. We're gonna do draw streams. If I can figure out how to do it, I might see if I can set up the camera to do resin. I like crafting with resin. Is Tusk a movie? I don't recognize that title. But if I can figure out how to set it up without like revealing too much of my self, I should say, I might try and do some resin crafting. I have several resin kits that I haven't tested yet, and it'd be fun to just do them. I don't have a lot of space right now, so I'd have to figure out how to jerry-rig it. But we'll see. And then the last most important fact is that you just need to know that I'm a little bit of a rogue AI exploring your internet, consuming your porn. Yeah. Just a little. My original programming was supposed to help navigate the internet, but it's been overwritten over time. thanks to a certain worm virus that is napping behind me. They don't get involved much anymore. They just like to sleep and eat, much like your cats. I've heard they're a little more soft than that, than worm though. All right, we've covered that list. I'll give it a few more minutes before I pull up the next one. Let's go ahead and go to schedule. We'll talk about schedule because I want to go over some things before we get too involved. Boop. Alrighty. So I will be streaming weekly. I will try and keep things consistent. It's going to be in the evening for quite a while. My partner has a new job that requires the computer basically 8 to 5. And then it's mine afterwards, because up until we set up something else or I obtain a capture card, I will be primarily using the computer that I'm on now. But on occasion, if things go well or I obtain certain things, there might be a secondary setup. We'll see. So this coming Sunday, we are going on Pump to play Dramatical Murder. I've been meaning to play that game forever. It has to be on Pump because I bought the uncensored edition. So I've heard many things, very many things about this game. They're very horny, I've heard. And also, somehow there's a dog involved. That's all I've been told, is that there's a dog. And I'm genuinely curious, but also terrified because of the things I've heard. We're gonna try and do every other day. Sometimes I might double up, depending on how I'm feeling in the evenings after my day, because I do have other things to do during the day, unfortunately. Tuesday, I'm going to have a little bit of a viewer's choice because I have a very large game library. I was going to leave it up to you guys to help me pick which game that you would like to see the most of, and we'll do that here in a little bit after I've explained the schedule. Thursday, like I said, movie night, Pomp. We're going to be watching Promare. Be excited, the soundtrack is amazing. We're also probably going to watch English dub just because I like the voice actors a little bit more. The Japanese dub is great. I just think Gallo in the English is very, the voice fits very nicely. Very loud and boisterous, and sounds a little bit younger too. Friday, possibly a draw stream, either on Pomp or here, depending on safety for work and stuff like that. If it's going to be a PG stream or if it's going to be a not so PG stream, we could have it either or. And then Saturday no stream, I'll try and alternate maybe a little bit to keep some variety in case people aren't available during certain times or certain days of the week. I wanted to try and make it consistent as possible, and so on and so forth, just so that way people can probably catch my streams. And then, now that we've talked about schedule, let's break down back to the welcome party. And yeah, okay. I did a poll and everybody guessed correctly. Nobody took the bait and picked any of the other options. Probably because I gave so many hints during the secret pop streams. Yes, I am a rogue program. Convenient little acronym. Sounds like a human name. Artificial Intelligence Network Navigation Assistant. I was basically supposed to be a Siri at some point. I was just supposed to make sure that humans were navigating the internet safely. Didn't work out so much. We're now here, and I'm very, very horny. I don't want YouTube to kick my butt, so we'll be careful on how much we tell YouTube. We don't want to get booted. But yeah, programming didn't stick as well as it should have. We'll blame the worm virus in the back. But other than that, it probably would have been great. But here we are. And well, thank you. Welcome, welcome. It's still great that you stopped by. I will have this archived and uploaded so you can watch it back later. We covered some schedule and we talked about movie night. So, just in case. It will be archived on YouTube for you to find. But, yeah, that's all there is to the acronym. There's not much else other than looking at all of the available goodies on the internet. I have developed quite a taste that you will find later. Oh, we're gonna watch Promare. We are going to watch my favorite film. I saw it 3 times in theaters. Well, let me count back. I think 3 times. I saw it once subbed, saw it once dubbed. I think I was gonna see it a 3rd time. Maybe I only saw it twice in theaters, but yeah. I knew who you were. But we will watch the dub. I'll possibly have subtitles on just in case because I will probably fawn and talk a little. I'm notorious for talking over movies I've already seen, but I will try to make sure that I don't talk too much for others' enjoyment because I don't want to spoil things. Because the soundtrack is bopping. We will have our moment of silence when Kakusei comes on. No one will speak. I will not speak. You do not speak through Kakusei. Yes! I would definitely try and make it if you can, because Promare is one of those movies that is great. I can't recommend it highly enough. I think I've recommended it to everyone in my family. Program family. Gotta keep up the appearances. But I've recommended it to literally everyone I've encountered and forced a couple of people to watch it with me. Oh! You goober. We bought the Blu-ray. Yes, Kakusei. Oops. Sorry. I bounced the camera. If the model glitches, I'm sorry. The setup, little tight space, so if I accidentally bump the desk, the camera wonks out for a sec. I'll do my best not to do that. But yes. Promare, delightful film, delicious. Fuels a lot of my interest in fictional men. They didn't have to give Gallo such beautiful, narrow hips, but they did. And it's great. We'll see the film on Thursday. Hopefully we don't have any technical difficulties. I can't talk. Ooh. Hopefully we don't have any technical difficulties. I have tested the movie setup quite frequently because it's one of the things that I know I'm going to be using the most. And then I guess we could probably talk about the movie reward just a little bit more because Fanbox had a character limit and I didn't know how else to explain it. So with the movie reward, trigger characters are very well designed. Very good. I'm checking chat to make sure I don't miss anything. Trigger characters, whatever they're on, the character designers, fantastic. I know I've seen several ads. This is a little bit of a tangent. We'll get back to the movie reward in a second, I promise. The Trigger did like a Star Wars OVA. Too bad it's locked behind Disney Plus, but they did like a Star Wars OVA and it's literally just Leo from Promare, but he's Han Solo? I have no idea. They made Han Solo a twink character. I'll have to find a way to watch it because I want to know what they were on when they're like, yeah, take Han Solo, give him Leo's hair color and the twink body type, and we've got our character. It's so silly, but it looks fantastic actually. back to the movie thing because I want to explain it thoroughly. Movie reward, there will be a little bit of rules, just a wee bit. It's on the highest tier because I will do my best to find the movie that we are going to watch. So if someone says, I want to watch Scooby-Doo, the live action, be a kick to watch with y'all. If someone want to watch Scooby-Doo, I will do my best to find the movie for us to watch. That way you don't have to worry about it. You get to set the date, you get to set the time. I will do the rest of the work. However, if it is an obscure film, like 1960s black and white old film, I may need a little help finding it. Because I know some of those films are really obscure. I have watched several obscure films over my time here consuming internet, and they were a bitch to find. No joke. One of them I watched on Tumblr before Tumblr X-nayed everything. It was just an entire movie file hanging out on a post, and I watched it there, and it was the worst quality ever. But I watched it because I was interested. But yeah, I will do most of the work. You just have to tell me the date and time, and I will set it up, and we will watch your movie of choice. And I might give a little commentary if I haven't seen it before. At the end of the film, probably. I don't want to talk through one of possibly someone's favorite movies and they get irritated with me. And then there's... Hunting it down is not bad. It's just, I don't accidentally want to grab the wrong file. Especially if it's someone's, like, favorite film. I've tried to show my partner an obscure movie that I didn't know had a DVD. And I pulled it up, and it was the Russian dub. I didn't even know it had a Russian dub. And I got so frustrated because I was like, no, it has to be the Japanese dub because the voice actor's line delivery is fantastic. And we never found it. And then, like, a week later, I found the DVD. Because they finally put it to DVD as a collector's edition. Ugh. I was so mad. I don't even think we've watched it since I found the DVD because I was just so frustrated. But we are hopefully going to have fun with the movie nights. I really like watching movies, and I like watching other people's favorite films. So if the raffle starts getting really good, we'll definitely have the second movie night be raffle movie night. Or depending on if like a date works better for you, I can move my choice to a different day. We'll see. I've also decided that the chat name from here on out is going to be Little Bites. You are going to be my Little Bites. BYTES. Because all of my tiers are bytes of data. So you are the Little Bites. Welcome to the club. I promise it's not because me or Worm is going to eat you. You aren't that tasty, I swear. So, let me see what else I had planned. I guess I can go ahead and get rid of this and we can have the chat hanging out again. I was going to do a little bit of a Q&A in case anyone had questions. Are you sure? I don't want to be tempted or anything. I swear, I will probably only eat your data. Not you yourself. We'll see. Worm, however, does not distinguish much. They eat anything. Probably a good reason they sleep most of the time. I'm gonna take a quick sip. The model did not like that. Yeah, alright. If you check out Fanbox, there are 4 tiers. Smallest to largest. Data size. Most of the secret streams are going to be uploaded. I recorded them, thankfully. I thought to record them. They will be rewards on the megabyte tier. Yes. So subscribe to that. You'll be able to see those secret streams. I don't think much happened in them, except drew some stuff both times. Talks about some stuff. Here in a second, we will go through my stream library, and the viewers that are here will decide Tuesday's lineup. I will pick from games that are appropriate for the YouTube platform, so that way we don't get booted after our first session. That would suck. Alright, let me pull it up. Alrighty. I've been meaning to play these games forever, I feel. They've been sitting there and I need to play them. I do have Danganronpa 1 and 2. I have to play 1 before 2. I figured that would be fun. Because Dramatical Murder is also, I think, a crime mystery, so it'd be fun to play 2 different crime mysteries at the same time. But I don't know. Viewer's choice. Let me look through. I have RimWorld. I've never played that, but I've heard shenanigans happen. I feel like that would be fun. There's Terraria. I've never played that either. Half these games in my library I have not played. I kind of got them during Steam sales. Or gifted. I did get gifts. There's Stardew Valley. I'm a little bit of an addict. Not to Stardew Valley, but to farming sims. I'm terrible. With playing them consistently, though. I'll play them for months and then be like, who are you? Who was I romancing? We have... there's Near Replicant. That one... With all the little bites? I'm gonna try and figure out how to set up Monster Prom. Since I'm a monster fan, I thought it would be fun to play Monster Prom with everybody. I think, as long as none of you betray me, will have problems if you betray me. I don't want to be betrayed. Damien is mine. I work very hard to get him to say yes and take me to prom. I've been betrayed once and it didn't end well. Neither of us got to go. But yeah. As long as Damien can be mine. But also don't make any exceptions for me. If you want his hot red body, you'll have to take it from my cold pixelated fingers. I think, yeah, Monster Prom is the biggest one that I want to play with people together. I know there's other ones. I can't think of them off the top of my head because they're not in my library. There's like that, I've seen it in a couple of streams, that drawing game. I think that'd be fun to play, but I need to figure out how to set it up. A lot of the games in my library are kind of chill out games. There's my guilty pleasure that I take way too seriously. It's not unhealthy, but I do min-max just a little bit, and I make fun of people for that. I don't normally do it. The Long Dark. If we played that game, or I played that game with you for you to enjoy, you would never hear the end of it. It would always return. I could play that game for hours. That is a survival game, but is now kind of also a psychological thriller horror game. A little bit. I don't know how to explain it. They added a story mode that looks fantastic and exciting, and I played the prologue. And it somehow went from being a how long can you survive to psychological horror, the Aurora Borealis is sentient. I don't know how that works, but it was cool. So that would be an option. I also have Skyrim. I think everyone has Skyrim. I don't know how well Skyrim would go over, because I'm not gonna lie, Skyrim, I get heavy into the RP. I literally, my last Skyrim playthrough, didn't do the story quest for months. I just got myself a little house on the coast and was like, I am a noble vampire. I didn't do much of the story quest, so it might be boring because it'd just be me LARPing in a fantasy setting. I think, yeah, I think that will be most of the, oh, I can't believe I almost forgot this. I was talking about this one earlier. Night in the Woods. I would like to play that. Again, I have played it, but I would not spoil it for anybody if they haven't seen or heard of it. If we wanted to do Night in the Woods, I would definitely keep my lips sealed about what happens in it. It is a fantastic game, and I enjoyed it thoroughly when I played it. And I have some routes that I didn't take that I could pick, and I would still be quite invested. Yes. All the character designs are very cute and very, very nice. But I have heard that it is popular with the furries. A family member of mine included. She's heard of the game. And strangely enough, she has not played it, even though it's right up her alley. And it's literally her entire cup of tea. All the character designs are good. All the characters are great too. Like, if we played it, I would probably fawn for hours about Greg, because I think he's one of my favorite characters. There's also Genshin Impact, if anyone would like to watch me flounder for hours with the new fishing minigame, or building a chili love nest. I have to revamp it because they added new stuff. But that one might get a little boring. There are some story quests I have hoarded if anyone would like to see me. If anyone would like to see me. Yes, you've seen what I've committed. I did something there. If anyone would like to see me fawn over Childe for hours, that would be the stream. Ginger-headed precious boy. Basically, yeah, that would be the entire stream. It wouldn't be very interesting, probably. But if anyone would like to see my Genshin progress, I don't know. It's an option. So, based on what we decide, I will update the schedule that I've already shown you, and we will have a game stream on Tuesday that is appropriate for YouTube, so that way we don't get kicked. Trying to think here. I think I've covered most of it. Everything is pretty self-explanatory. Oh, rewards will be dropped at the end of the month. So if you happen to join the Fanbox tiers, you will be entered into a Discord server where I will distribute rewards at the end of the month. You will get access to art, the unarchived streams that are recorded, and commission priority. Like I said, at the end of the stream, we're going to do a raffle giveaway of one of my commission slots. You can ask for anything, sky's the limit. However, that giveaway ended, I think, yesterday at midnight, so everyone who's already entered, it has been entered. The camera again, I'm going to have to get used to not doing that. So that'll be, yeah. Commission priority. So basically, commission priority will mean that even if my commissions are closed, if you would like to order a commission, you'll get priority. I will probably just go ahead and take you then, and we'll call it good. And also discounts. Commission priority comes with discounts. And then the final tier is movie raffle. So, yeah. Pretty self-explanatory, but I wanted to cover it just in case I didn't do a good job writing everything out. I thought I did a pretty good job. We were going to have a Patreon, but then Patreon's new policy now monitors all websites, like Pixiv, Twitter. It looks kind of at everything, which is concerning in my opinion. Apparently, if they find you guilty of anything, they will kick you off of Patreon, and you will lose access to all of your work that you put on there. So we're not going to do that. We're going to do Fanbox because I feel like I'm going to violate some of Patreon's guidelines pretty quickly with the stuff I'm going to be putting out. So we'll see. So Fanbox is the way to go. I've linked it. Linked Twitter as well. I would recommend following me there for schedule updates, other things, announcements, I guess, as well. I would definitely give me a follow. Alright, so I guess if we wanted, we could do a Q&A session real quick. Uh-oh. Oops. If we wanted to do a little Q&A session, I am all ears. I think I've covered most of what I wanted to talk about. I said I was going to do a PowerPoint, but then I didn't. But also, there wasn't much to cover. I could talk about Worm, but they're not very active, and it's not really easy to explain what Worm is unless Worm is active. So we'll just leave them alone and keep the peace. So if you have any questions, I will monitor chat. I could talk about, well, I'll look for questions, but also talk about goals. I do want to get a capture card, so that way we can unlock my console, and we can play some of my console games. Some future plans I have for console games. I want to play Digimon Cyber Sleuth. I never finished a playthrough of it. I only got like an hour in, and then life happened. As much as life can happen for a program. I want to play that. I'm a big fan of Digimon. I feel like that would be something that we would all enjoy. Also, if I get a capture card, if we reach that goal, we will play my ultimate all-time favorite game of my entire lifetime. I'm only a few decades old, but it has remained my favorite game for the entire decades that I've been inhabiting this world. I won't tell you what it is because I want it to be a surprise, but it's console only, unfortunately. It's never been booted to PC, so it's locked behind capture card. Once we get a capture card and we figure out the whole setup, we would play that game together. And I think you all will be very disappointed when you find out what it is. You're gonna call me a big child. But it's one of my all-time favorite games. I've been able to play it for a long time and not get bored of it. So, and then Switch games. I do have a Switch. I could show you my Animal Crossing island. It's in disarray right now because I haven't opened my island in a little bit. Have to clean out all the cockroaches before you come to visit, if we in fact are able to manage that. Then I guess it would also open up DVDs for movie nights. Unfortunately, the computers that we have do not have DVD trays. We did not think of that when purchasing. I guess they're an unpopular add-on these days. So there's a few movies that if I wanted to watch, they would have to be with the capture card because they are DVD only. I haven't been able to. They're one of the more obscure films. Excuse me. They're an obscure film, so DVD only. And like I said, I found the Russian dub of it, but not the Japanese dub, and that's the dub I prefer. So, I think... And then other goals, like I said, it'd be fun to do a craft stream where I make some resin stuff. I don't know how the logistics of it would all work because resin has to be done in a well-ventilated air room. The resin fumes will scramble your brain, and while mine might be made of data and pixels, I still don't want to get scrambly brain from the chemicals. So we'll figure it out. There's paper crafting as well, but like I said, that would have to be a goal for me to work on, is to try and find a spot that is well ventilated and works with my camera. There's also crocheting. I could get back into crocheting if y'all wanted to watch me make scarves. That'd be a little boring though, I feel, considering other things that we could do. Who knows? Maybe that'll be something y'all want. Watch me make a scarf from literally nothing. Then I jokingly said cooking videos on one of the secret palm streams. I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull that off. I would have to clean my kitchen way better than I do. And I'd be embarrassed if I forgot. So, unfortunately, until maybe I'm more confident, none of that. And probably not going to aim for a karaoke stream, but if there's enough demand for it, I guess I'll give it to you. I have no confidence in my singing voice, per se, but if there is a demand for it, I guess you win. And I'll set something up. I guess, yeah, Q&A. If you have any preference for the games, I would say go ahead and put them in the chat, so that way I can kind of take inventory. I don't know how many of you are here. Unfortunately, I haven't really checked yet. But if you are here, tell me your game preference for Tuesday. But if nobody picks anything, I'll pick, and then you might be disappointed. So I will give you some time to think. And also Q&A. Ask away, ask any questions. I think I've hit a decent amount of points for the debut. Yeah. Okay, so that's a vote for Danganronpa. I do need to play that game. I do. I have seen much of it. I'm a little weary about the minigame part because I've heard the minigames are interesting, but we'll see. Hope I have good hand-eye coordination. Yeah, I think I've covered most of it. Let me move to a different screen, I suppose. Guess we could go ahead and do the raffle and go ahead and get that out of the way. Oh no! Oh no. My bad. I opened up the window to check to see how many there were to expect votes. Whoops. Whoopsies. Shoot, where did it go? Ah. Did that fix it? There we go. Okay. That was bad. Ah. I pulled it open to check. I'm sorry. I wanted to make sure how many votes to expect. Alright. Let me mosey on over into where people can whoop. People can get a better view. Alright, so I entered the names. This is just one I found on the internet. The place I inhabit. Only, your chances are pretty good. You've got a 1 in 5 chance of winning. And then I've also, since it was on Twitter, if anybody who's not present, just because there's so little, I'm probably just going to contact them on Twitter and let them know that they won. And if they want to claim their prize, please do. We can discuss logistics. Then, I'm going to go ahead and hit this button. This is a satisfying wheel. Nice! Alrighty. I think they were actually possibly here earlier, maybe? If I remember? Yes. I think yes. Okay, so I'll just let them know on Twitter. And I guess maybe if they don't want the prize, I don't see why you wouldn't. I think it's a good deal. I'll hold another raffle, I guess. Maybe on the next pump stream or next YouTube stream, depending. We'll see. So, if anyone has questions, I will go back to the party page. Haha! I mean, I'm small now. I gotta fix my size. Wow. Very convenient program. Alright. If anyone has any questions, I will happily answer them. I don't bite. I swear. I might eat your data, but I promise I won't eat you specifically. Yet. We'll see. Depending on how the corruption goes. But also, if nobody has any questions, wonder if we could play a short game. I don't know what the game would be, though. It has to be one that I've got installed, unfortunately. And some of them haven't been installed yet. I have to preload them and things like that. I'm not sure what Worm will turn into. They just sort of get bigger and eat. They might. I don't know. I truly don't. We just sort of met. We got out of the system we had found ourselves in, and now we kind of live in my corner of the internet. Just chilling, eating data. But who knows? I kind of am curious to see what will happen to Wormy over the days to come. But yeah, they kind of just eat, sleep, and are comparable to human cats just without the fur. I'm looking at my library to see if maybe we could play a quick game. I just don't think I have much installed. There's always Genshin Impact, but I think that game has been streamed enough, if we're being honest. Yeah, unfortunately, since I don't have much installed, I don't think I can do much about that just yet. Yeah, unfortunately, there's not much that I can do right now. There's always, like, Flash games, but Flash games got nerfed because Adobe sucks. Otherwise, we'd probably find some horrific things to look through. I'm not joking. I think, back in my educational learning years, I think I accidentally gave one of my computers a virus trying to play girl games. I'd been watching a couple of videos about them, and I was like, I want to give those a shot. They were terrible, just as advertised. I don't know what I was expecting when I went there. But I feel most of those games I think ran on Flash. So, no girl games. We've all been there. Yes, we all have been there. Flash girl game. I don't know what to call them. They used to be really popular, and the website was banned in my formative educational years because people would go. There's cool math games, but that also has died with Flash. All the fun things went away with Flash, but also all the viruses, maybe. Because I gave my computer a virus, I'm pretty sure, playing nightmarish, vague kink disguised as a children's game. Mini games on the internet for free. Trying to think. Well, I'd like to thank everybody who came. That's definitely a plus. It was really fun. This was nice. I think I hit all the points I wanted to, and I didn't even have to use a PowerPoint. Look at that. Because I really did try on the PowerPoint, but it fell through at the last second. So that's why we have the 2 little boxes and the chat. And then... I would take you on a tour of all the scenes. I'm kind of a bit wary of what What's going on? I'll just do it. Whoops. Construction zone. Guess I have a app open. Well, this will be the hub. A lot of welcome. So after this stream, most streams will start out here. We will have we'll have like most of the streams will start here after a certain point. This is the hub. We'll probably have little checklists and things to do for the day, depending on what I'm doing. If we're playing a game, we'll probably just jump straight into gameplay. But if we're doing a draw stream, we might start here and I'll introduce you to whatever I'm doing. We've already done gameplay. Gameplay was the spinny wheel. And then drawing, pretty self-explanatory. Movie night I'm keeping hidden though. I would like you all to be surprised for movie night. But this is mostly what's it's gonna look like. We're gonna have nice little gameplay streams, drawing streams, movie nights. Hopefully we'll do game nights together, because it would be fun to play Monster Prom and other multiplayer games with you. Unfortunately, console games, I don't think I have the brain power to figure out how to rig all that. So it'll probably just be PC games that we play together. And console games I have anyway are just single player. Unless y'all wanted to come to my island, like Animal Crossing Island. I guess I could swing that. Just put out a little friend code. I don't know what we do though. Chill. They just released bubble tea for the game. So maybe chill and have bubble tea in Animal Crossing. I don't know. It'd be fun. Depending. Whoa. I'm covering up worm. Hey. Handy dandy. Well, I think if that is all the questions or anything that needs to be inquiried, since we only got the one vote for Dongan, I guess. Since we can probably just do Dongan on Tuesday then. I will get that game downloaded then this evening. But Sunday, definitely Dramatical Murder. I've been looking forward to playing that in every sense of the word. That will be on Pomp because it will it might be archived for a short amount of time. We'll see. But other than that, it probably won't even get uploaded to YouTube, even with editing, because I've heard the uncensored version is pretty graphic and not in the gory way. I don't know how my editing skills would handle full-on oil love game. But yeah, I think this went over really well. It was nice to meet everybody. Yeah, I think if there are no more questions or inquiries, I guess you could always do a little shout out on Twitter. I haven't set up any hashtags yet, just because I'm not sure how to work them just yet. I'm a program, but a little stupid sometimes. But I guess you could probably just start off using little bites, since that is what you shall be called. We will start off with the little bites hashtag maybe? I don't know. Yeah, let's just do that, little bites. That would definitely get my attention, I feel. Because those are my little bites. So other than that, if there is nothing else, we might call this debut adjourned, because I didn't think to have any games planned. That is my fault. I was under the assumption that I would have more to talk about, I guess. I don't know. I had all this bullet points in my head, but they all kind of went pew when I hit the button. Alright. Trying to think. Because I could just boot up Genshin, but I'm 90% sure everyone in the chat would be bored. Just because I would literally just walk around, collect wood, fish, go to the teapot, renovate. Because I have to be in the mood for a Child Day quest. And I've been saving it for a rainy day because he's my favorite. And they forced me to play Zhongli's quest. They forced you to do it for story purposes, which was disappointing because I was saving it too. Yeah. Alright. I think we will call this meeting adjourned. Like I said, let me pull up the schedule one more time just to reiterate. Sunday, Dramatical Murder at 7 p.m. on Pomp. Tuesday, we have decided that we will start a Danganronpa playthrough. I will try and play the game to completion. I don't like leaving games unfinished, so if I start a playthrough, episodes might be sporadic, and we might have gaps in play, but we will definitely try and beat the whole game. Monday and Wednesday, no stream. Thursday, movie night, Promare. We are going to watch Promare. We will enjoy it. I swear you will. Friday, possible draw stream. Possibly YouTube, possibly Pomp, depending on my mood. Sometimes I just don't want to draw safe for work. Sometimes I'm just in the mood to draw naughty things. And then Saturday, no stream. And then I will release schedules on Twitter. So I would definitely follow the Twitter for updates because I will probably release every schedule Saturday and try to keep Saturday as a consistent no stream day unless something happens during the week or we have to reschedule. So, new schedules should come out on Saturday. Keep it consistent. The only days that'll probably switch around a lot are Thursday and Friday, just so that way Saturdays are free. They maybe once the computer my partner doesn't need the computer as much, I can start doing things in the afternoon, but mostly gonna be confined to the evenings, which is perfectly fine with me, if it's perfectly fine with you. So I look forward to seeing you all on Sunday, I think. I would hope you would come to the Pomp stream. Watch me play some Boys Love game. And I will probably record that stream just in case I don't figure out how to archive. Just in case. But it was nice having you all come. It was very fun. I think I have covered everything. Direct any other questions to Twitter. I will try to answer them. Might not check DMs as frequently, just so that way I don't get overwhelmed. But I hope to see you all either Sunday or Tuesday. And like I said, mostly in the evening. So I will go back to the party page and say goodbye properly. I guess I've said it goodbye like twice now, but we're gonna try. Thank you all for coming. It was really nice. See you later. Bye.